How to build a fan base from scratch on Spotify as an artist or musician. Here's the step-by-step breakdown. First, you want to have great music. That is the foundation of a successful music career. It all comes down to the music. And then secondly, obviously, you want to have a clear brand, your bio, your photo, your image, your fashion, like what you look like. Like before we go marketing all this music, obviously the music's got to be great, but then when fans show up, what's the story behind you? What is your bio? And we used to have to pay someone hundreds of dollars to write a bio for us. Well, now you can write one and have ChatGPT help edit it and help tell your story. That's really what it is. We're trying to tell your story. But the thing is, when fans go to listen to your music, are they going to find your story? Are they going to find images of you? So we want to make sure that your profile and everything is optimized specifically on Spotify, because if I'm a fan, I want to dig deeper. And we would also want to make sure that we've got a few songs out there, right? Like you want to have at least 1 to 5 songs before we go heavy into marketing. Of course, you can release a song and then promote that for 3 to 4 weeks and then another song. And that would probably be my 3 to 4 month strategy to get some songs out there. But then we really want to start driving traffic to Spotify. And obviously we can do that using free tools like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, all that stuff, right? And you're just posting organic content. But then the next step is we want to run smart ads to it, right? And the reason these ads are smart or strategic is because we're taking the organic content that worked and we're testing that with ads. It only has to be $5 to $10 a day on all the ads. We find out which ones are working, which ones aren't. The ones that are working, we crank those up. The ones that aren't, we turn those off. In fact, we turn off the ones that aren't working and we take that budget and we put it towards the ones that are working well so we can kind of scale that up. And then the real goal is after that is once we're starting to get traction, it's releasing music consistently. And I really will say that it's quality over quantity. And because if we're just releasing songs, but then we're not doing this marketing and people aren't hearing us, then what's the point, right? Like right now, you might be starting from scratch, 0 followers, and you get to 10,000 followers. Once you get to 10,000, you're going to want 100,000. Once you get to 100,000, you're going to want to get to 500,000. We hit 1 million, and after I hit 1 million, it was like I want, 5 million, 10 million. We've gone back down. I'm at 500,000 right now, but the point is like how much is enough? Just a little bit more. So how are we going to do that? By releasing content consistently. And one of the levers that you can pull to try and like grow even faster is not only trigger the algorithm with the ads and the content, but tapping into somebody else's algorithm by doing collaborations and features, right? I talk about this in Spotify Profits that we want to work with other artists so that they can pitch your song to their editorial playlists and followers and trigger the release radar for their fans. You do the same thing for your fans, and now we're getting data to the algorithm from 2 different places. This week, I'm literally releasing a song with another artist, and we're both going to be promoting this thing. And we're going to turn these listeners into followers. They're going to monetize it, and they're going to grow and grow and grow. But it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Everyone starts with 0 subscribers or followers, but just keep going.